Hey everyone, welcome back. So this week I decided that I'm gonna do bad advice videos. So I thought that I would do that this week on friendships, friends, keeping friends, having friends. What do you do with them? I know how to do all I know. I'm gonna be going on my favorite website ever, Yahoo Answers, where you get the best questions from real people. I'm just gonna be diving in and answering some of their questions. I just want to put out a disclaimer. This is on purpose bad advice. Don't take it. I'm not telling you to take it. I'm just telling you this is bad advice. Why do people always pretend they don't know why you dislike them? There are people in my workplace who I really don't like for obvious reasons. They gossip, they cause tension, and are just uncomfortable to be around, so I just ignore them as much as possible. They always act as if they don't understand why I'm being cold towards them. They always ask others, why is he always grumpy? What is wrong with him? Etc. Why are people like this? Are they just cowards? No. I would say you're the coward. If you don't like somebody, you need to be upfront with them. You need to confront them about it. Because if they're confused, that's not on them. That's on you, because obviously you're not being clear enough that you don't like them. What I suggest you do is you come into work one day and you say, hey, I need to talk to all of you about something incredibly serious. And you sit them down and you're like, I have cancer. I am deathly sick and I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be on this earth. And then they're probably gonna be in shock. They're probably not gonna say anything. And then you continue and you go, yeah, I just found out yesterday. It's been terrible for me, for my family, for my friends. But I just wanted to pull all of you aside to just say, you all suck. You're terrible. You're literally the worst people that I have ever had the experience of being around and being in the same vicinity. Looking at you disgusts me. Being near you makes me want to vomit. Being eaten alive by a rabid animal would be incredibly more comfortable for me than listening to your terrible, hideous voices yammer all day about that doesn't matter and stuff that people don't really care about. I think that you are terrible at your job and you kill people with your presence. With that being said, I would also like to disclose I do not have cancer. That was just my segue into this conversation, and have a good day. Since my friend got a girlfriend, he disappeared. Would you get mad? I have this friend who now has a girlfriend for about a month. Since he's in a relationship, he never called me once, whereas before he would call me every day, not even a single text. How would you handle this? There's really a simple solution to this. It's up to you to be that good friend, to make sure that he's okay, to make sure that everything's good. You don't know why he's not talking to you anymore. It could be because he's hanging out with his girlfriend. It also could be because she's maybe holding him hostage. Maybe she is incredibly manipulative and abusive. You don't know. You don't know who this person is. So you really have to vet this person out for your friend, because he's not thinking clearly or there's some serious dangerous situation going on. So what I suggest you do first is stalk them online. Go on his social media pages, try and find his location. And while you're doing that, you can also look up his girlfriend. What's her name? Where does she live? All of this stuff you can easily find online. Find out everything that you can about her. And then you need to follow your friend and his girlfriend for a couple months. It doesn't matter if he's not talking to you or not, that's good. You don't want communication with him, because communication with him will make this process all the more difficult, because you're gonna feel feelings of guilt. Should I be doing this? Should I be following him around? Should I be looking for his girlfriend? Should I be sleeping in her closet at night? You don't want to think about that as you're doing this. It's just gonna ruin the process. And you gather information about what's going on. Who are they seeing? Is she seeing somebody else? Is she only seeing him? Take as many pictures as you can. Collect all of this data, hypothesize, and come to your conclusions. Then bring this up with your friend. Be like, hey, I've been busy for these past 2 months because I've been worried about you. I don't know what's been going on. You haven't really messaged me. So what I've been doing in the meantime is making sure that this person is right for you, making sure that this person is honest and real, making sure that you are not in any danger physically or otherwise. I have found this and this. I have found that she's trying to murder you. I have found that she's seeing somebody else. I have found all, whatever you find, you confront your friend about it. And he's gonna be overjoyed. He's gonna be so happy that you put all of this time, all of this effort into helping him with his personal life. You don't even have to ask anymore. He will probably just message you and text you just like normal, because he's gonna be like, wow, this person really is my true friend. So you're welcome in advance, and hope all is well. What's the best way not to think about anything? I mean, clear my mind all day, every day, and not even think about what to eat. I want to be one them. I want to be one them people that stare at a I want to be one them people that stare at a white wall all day, every day, or stare into space and not really pay much attention to anyone or anything. How can I be this person? Love this question so much. And it is so relevant to this topic of friends and friendship, mostly because it's talking about the kind of friendship that nobody really discusses. It's that friendship with yourself, It's that friendship with ultimate nothingness. Friendship with the void, if you will. I personally have not experienced this level of consciousness, but I can say there are ways to get there. One of the ways is to just go around your house and look for some kind of object with a blunt edge, preferably something that's kind of heavy, You grab that, and then you could just hit yourself in the head multiple times. Obviously, your first instinct is to want to stop, but you just got to keep going, because you know what your goal is. Your goal is to be that vegetable. So just keep going, keep at it, and hopefully you have injured yourself enough where you are no longer capable of having any thoughts. All dreams are possible, and don't give up. I totally support you, and I think that you deserve it. You deserve this. Keep your dreams going by never giving up, and you'll get to your dreams. What's the best lie I can tell my friend to get out of his birthday party on Saturday? Ooh, just, talk to him and be like, hey, about your party on Saturday, I really, really, really wanted to go. You're my best friend in the whole world. And of course, I wanted to celebrate this monumental moment in your life. Unfortunately, something has come up, and it's kind of a crazy story. Last week, I was going to get groceries, and as I was walking into the grocery store, my phone started buzzing. I looked and there was no caller ID, and I thought, that's kind of weird, I don't really get any calls from people that I don't know. Let's just see who it is. And I pick up. I said, hey, what's up? And they said, hey, I'm looking for Tom. Do you know where he is? And I said, no, I think that you have the wrong number. I actually don't know a Tom. And then they go, yeah, well, I guess that's just what celebrities do, right? They play with your feelings and they play with your emotions, and they must have just given me this number out of spite. And I said, what do you mean? And they were like, well, I met Tom Hanks the other day, and he said that I could call him to discuss a potential movie upcoming that he wanted me to be in. I guess he just gave me the wrong number. And I said, wow, that's weird. Are you sure that he genuinely gave you the wrong number? Because Tom Hanks is a really cool guy. He's a really down-to-earth guy. I don't think that he would say that he gave you his number if he didn't really believe it. She was like, well, I mean, I guess you're right. He did seem really nice and he did seem really genuine. So he could have given me the right number, and maybe I was just a digit off. I don't know, and I'm kind of too afraid to check. Do you think that you could check for me? And I said, sure, I'll call all the numbers. I have nothing to do. I'm just grocery shopping. By the way, my name is Jim. And she was like, okay, well, so if you want to just try all of the other numbers and then get back to me, that's fine. And just let me know if one of them is his. And I said, yeah, sure, I'll do that for you. And so what I did was, as I was grocery shopping, I decided to call all the other numbers and see, you know, which one Tom's is. I called and I called and I called. I didn't get anything for the first 7 tries, and I was really disappointed. But at the same time, it was a long shot. You know, I didn't really know if I could do it. But then on my 8th call, I hear a voice that's familiar. He says,
hello?
And I said, hi, is this Tom Hanks? And he goes,
why, yes it is.
and I said, wow, it's really you. And you know what? Tom is such a warm, friendly guy that we actually talked for so long about my life and his life and what he's got going on and what I've got going on. And he suggested after the call, hey, you know what? I've had such a great conversation with you. We should hang out. And I thought that was crazy. I was like, you want to hang out with me? Like, I'm a nobody, you know? I'm nothing. And he was like, don't say that. I really just want to see if we could hang out as friends in person. So I said, sure, like, let's do it. And this was last week, and he said that he could fly in over the weekend. So last weekend, I actually did meet him at the airport, and we hung out. And we hung out like we were old buds. We hung out like we were friends for an incredibly long time. And I didn't want to tell you this because you were preparing for your party. I didn't want to make you feel like I'm bragging or anything because I have this close personal relationship with Tom. But we just chilled, we just kicked back, you know, like boys do. And we had the beers and we had the drinks. And he said, I will actually be in town next weekend because of a film that I'm shooting called Piranha Justice. And I think that you should be in it. I originally wanted this other woman to be in it because I thought she might be good for the role. I just never got a call back from her. I never heard from her. So I think you should do it instead. You know what? We just get along so well. It just makes sense. By the way, this role is also going to be paying upwards of $800,000 for one day. And I said, oh my God, Tom, I have my best friend's birthday party on Saturday. I don't know if I can do this. And he sat me down and he was like, you know what? Friendship is so important. Friendship means the world, but also you have an opportunity to make enough money to celebrate with him another day. And I just thought, wow, like that is such crazy, like logical thinking. Like that makes so much sense. So I'm telling you this because you're my best friend and I just can't make it because I'm gonna be filming Piranha Justice. So say that, your best friend will understand. And if he really is a good friend, he will want the best for you and he will be happy for you. All right, guys, I think that's the last one that I'm going to be doing. Thank you so much for watching. I had a lot of fun making this, as I always do. I will see you next week with a different video, and like and subscribe. Okay, peace.
And I'm on the block, yeah. And I'm on the block, and I'm